Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very early today. Anthony, what's up, man? Very early today, right? Excited about the reveal as well? All good, all good. A little bit sleepy. I'm a little bit sleepy. Not too bad, but I normally don't wake up this early. Only for special occasions. What's up, Mom? Also got Rodrigo, I think, here on the YouTube chat. Ango, what's up, my friend? How are you? Welcome, welcome, guys. Hopefully, it's gonna be a fun fun event. There we go. There's the chat. That's great to hear, man. Great to hear. Did I try repo? What do you mean repo? What repo means? Wait, repo? A new game? No, I don't think I've tried that one. Let me look. Repo game. R-E-P-O. Interesting. Online co-op horror game. No, I don't think I've tried that. It looks like Among Us? A little bit? I haven't tried that. I'm not a huge fan of horror games, to be honest, so they're not usually on my list. But maybe we'll try that. Anthony's asking, Profe, I wanted to ask if I can take inspiration about you for streaming, because I know you already create your world. Yeah, man, I mean, for sure. I don't consider myself to be the best streamer out there. I enjoy doing it. I really have a lot of fun, but there's people who are way better at me at streaming, and I always recommend to take inspiration from them as well. But yeah, if there's anything you need help with, feel free to ask, and I'll be happy to help. Again, I'm not the most experienced one, but I can definitely give you a tip or two. Yeah, Lord Tellum, what's up, my friend? Yeah, it's very early. We're waiting for the for the Nintendo Direct. Let's see how it goes. It's 6:38 a.m. for me over here. Just Kept says, hello, I'm enjoying your Marmoset course. Thank you for making it. Hey, thank you for, well, supporting us, Just Kept. I hope the course is fun so far. What chapter are you on? Really, I really enjoyed making that course. Whenever I make courses, there's usually two types of courses. So the first type is the type that's like a big project, right? Like the Oni course or like the superhero course, and those are very fun because we can do something that's a little bit more intense. But what's the word? But then we have the other types of course, like the Marbles course or like this course, the Marmoset, which is like a lot of little exercises, and I find both to be very fun. Rodrigo, yeah, I'm on Twitch, but I'm also reading the chat here from YouTube, guys. So if you're on YouTube, you can also chat there as well. Oh, there you go, Rodrigo. What's up, man? Through Mama Huevo. nice nickname. Oh yeah, Just Kept Marmoset is a powerhouse, man. It's a very strong software. We are streaming on YouTube, right? Like, can you guys hear me on YouTube? I think you can, right? The chat is not on YouTube, but I am reading the chat. Lord Telm says, unfortunately, I've been up since 5. I'm sick and haven't having her. Oh, man, that sucks. Yeah, usually at this time we get like allergies as well. There we go. Sarn is in the house. There you go. Yeah, Solid Mango, you just summoned him. What's up, Sarn? Yeah, we're going live in 20 minutes. Well, in 20 minutes it's the announcement, but we're live now. Where am I from? I'm from Mexico. I'm in Mexico, north part of Mexico. Awesome, Yantaris. Thank you guys. Thank you on YouTube for. Oh yeah, I did not show you the banner, right? It was such a long day yesterday. Sorry about that, David. Let me send it your way. I forgot to mention, David, my computer died last week. Had to buy a new motherboard. And I had to reinstall everything. It was a mess. It was an old motherboard, so... There you go, David. There's the banner. So... Yeah, no, I mean it's not that big of a deal because everything, like I'm still using everything, like the graphics card, my hard drives, everything is still there. But yeah, I had to change the freaking motherboard, and I had to reinstall every software, right? I had to reinstall Windows, I had to reinstall all of the softwares, everything. Stardot says, why did you stop uploading portfolio review stream on YouTube? I really like those videos. We're still uploading them, but we're uploading them separately on the secondary channel that we have called Leal 3D Clips. So you can watch for that one, Stardot. And we're trying to do that to help all of the portfolios get a little bit more visibility, so that every artist can have like their own small little video, and hopefully that helps. It has been working fine this last couple of months. We're still sort of like evaluating whether or not that's the best decision. But so far we've seen good results with it. So we're still uploading it. It's just being uploaded as like single files again on the secondary channel. Yeah, this is a motherboard with DDR5 RAM, Anthony. We will be doing a review for April. We don't have the thing open yet. It will be opening at the end of the month, as you guys know, and we'll probably have the review on the 25th. So Friday the 25th is going to be portfolio review. Yeah, I'm using DDR5 as well. Still 64 gigabytes, so nothing too intense. Might upload or upgrade to like 128 later. That would be crazy, but like you don't need that much unless you're doing like very like I don't know, heavy simulations or things like that. 64, like even 32 gigabytes of RAM is more than enough. Fancy Cakes, what's up, my friend? Welcome. Nice. It's 128 DDR5. That's awesome, man. You saw the free chapter? Yeah, right? Solid. Like that's. Yeah, the first chapter of the Marmoset course is all available for free. You can even download the what's the word? The project files to work on them. And the cool thing, well, I've mentioned this before, right? Marmoset's a powerhouse. So that first chapter is just like the tip of the iceberg. Oh yeah, that makes sense, Lord Talon. Yeah, if you're doing a lot of Houdini stuff and simulations, you're definitely gonna need as much RAM as you can get, and a powerful processor if possible, like a Ryzen 9 or an i9 or something. Get the most possible what's the word? The most possible core counts, right? Let me go real quick for a coffee, guys. Okay, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'll be right back, and then we'll turn on the camera. let's go. Let's go stream. 10 more minutes. Okay. For the Nintendo stuff. Let's see. Who do we have here? Fox Girl Lucy stream on Wednesday. Yeah, well, it's a special occasion because they're gonna be showing up the Nintendo Switch 2 like launch. So let's see what happens there. Anthony says, Profe, if I only do render is Marmos a good option? I mean, with no animation, just turn to yeah, it's an excellent option, I would say. Very easy to set up, and you can get the really, really crazy results very quickly. Let's see. You will be getting the Nintendo Switch 2, Sarn? Yeah, Nintendo is such a great company. And one of the reasons why I think this is going to be such a good console is because they proved that with the Nintendo Switch, the original one, you don't need like the best graphics or anything. It's great if you have a little bit of a better performance, right? But it's so they focus on just like making sure games are fun. And for everyone watching right now, guys, if you're thinking about doing like indie game dev or stuff like that, the Nintendo Switch is an excellent platform to launch on. Like I've seen so many good like titles being launched as part of like the Nintendo ecosystem, and it's a great way to get started. They make it relatively easy to be part of their developers. What's in your bingo card, guys? What do you think is gonna be announced? We already know that there's gonna be a new Mario Kart. Like that's a given. But other than that, do you guys think there's gonna be what, like a new Zelda, or is it gonna be? I'm hoping for a Xenoblade teaser or something like that. So I'm a huge fan of Xenoblade. I know Xenoblade X just released like last week or a couple of weeks ago, but still, yeah, no, they're definitely gonna be announcing some new games. Nintendogs. That'd be great. Yeah, probably a new IP. That makes sense, right? Remember with the original Switch, they announced ARMS, right? Because they were trying to do this like boxing thing. Hello, Kurti, Nishad. What's up, guys? Jose Mencomo as well. Hello. The Switch is such a nice platform, and there will be some fun games coming up. Saying no more. Do you have insider information, girl Lucy? Have some insider stuff right there. Oh, let's wait then. I mean, that's very probable. Genshin on Switch. Very, very probable. Okay, so let's go to the mainstream now. Here for our camera. Let's check that everything is working. So we desktop audio. We got my microphone audio. We got camera. What's up, guys? Got visuals here. In 1 sec. One little second. Let's move this here. Turn this off. So music off. Let we go. There. Awesome. And now we can go here. There we go. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so now it's just a matter of waiting. We just wait 7 more minutes to know what's going on or what's gonna go. I changed the chat stuff here on the live stream stuff. Now we have this little like boxes right here. Is it still readable? Like for you guys, for instance, on YouTube, can you still read the chat there, or is the letter too small? Yohi, what's up, my friend? I know there's no music right now, guys, because probably gonna get some music from the stream. volume up actually. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, Nintendo has a very good track record, I would say, in terms of making sure that there's again fun in the gameplay, right? So I think it's one of their strong points. The fact that they can. Did I finish Monster Hunter? Not, I mean, technically, but not yet. I'm missing like a couple of monsters. I think I'm HR almost HR 50, and I think there's like a new monster at HR 50, and there's like another version like at HR 80, and then another one at HR 100. So I have not technically finished it, but the main story, yeah, like I'm already like farming in higher rank, and we got the title update coming up this Friday, so there's gonna be more stuff to do. Watching a stream of a stream. I should stream this. It's a streamception. Streamception. Never had a console? Thinking about buying this one? The first. Oh, you guys want to hear a fun story? So, when we were kids, I have four brothers, right? It's three brothers and one sister. So, it's four of us. I'm the oldest. And when we were kids, my parents were very against video games. They were like, no, you should just go out and play. You should be reading books. Like, you should not be playing like video games. That just kills your brain cells. Blah blah blah. You know, funny that I ended up doing video games for a living, right? Or like game development and 3D. It's quite ironic, I would say. But anyway, my parents were very against it, and later on they confessed that that they knew that eventually there was gonna be a time where we would be playing games, but they wanted to sort of like push it as far away as possible so that we could experience other things, which I actually think was a good idea. I'm actually doing something similar with my kid now. Um, so the first console that we bought was a Nintendo 64 that a teacher of mine from my primary school was selling, and she sold it back then to us for like $60 or $70, something like that, like very very cheap to be honest. And it was the first console we ever had, a Nintendo 64. But funny enough, I bought a game, like a Nintendo 64 game, before I got the console. I got Paper Mario. That was my first like Nintendo 64 game. And it was funny because what I would do, it was like 1 or 2 months before we finally bought the console. But what I would do is, if you remember back then, the games would be saved to the cartridge, right? So I would go to my friends' houses, play with them the game, save it there, and just keep my cartridge until I finally got my console. It was quite funny. I was what, like 10 years old or something like that. So I would go to my friend's house, or I would go to my cousin. I had a couple of cousins that had the consoles as well. Let's see. Let's see. Priyanshu is asking, is it possible to become both 2D and 3D artists? Everything is possible, as Zappi is saying there. Sorry, as Matthew is saying there. It's definitely possible. You probably won't see that happening at a high level. Like you're not gonna get hired by like a top tier studio. What's the word? You're not gonna see that happening, and like being hired as a 2D artist and a 3D artist. But there's a lot of 3D concept artists, so that might be something you might be interested in. People who do a lot of like sculpts and paint overs and things like that. Hatman Gaming says apparently YouTube chat isn't going through. It's not going through here on the screen. I haven't been able to connect it. I'll try doing it for this Friday's session so that we can have both chats showing. But yeah, right now here, like up here, you're only gonna be seeing the what's the word? The Twitch chat. We do have the notifications though, so if you're not following or subbed or anything here on Twitch, we should have those like notifications going on or playing um right here as well. With box if I'm. Anas says, "Yo, Wave, you're a legend." I feel arrogant saying this, but it's true. You have taught me more than my professors in uni. Oh man, thank you very much. I try my best, and I've always I've mentioned this to Sard before, to David and to my friends. I've always seen myself as like the DLC for the 3D world, right? So you guys are gonna learn a lot in your schools, in your universities, in other places, right? But hopefully with the stuff that I teach as well, it's like a nice little support so that you can further like understand all of the things and all of the nuances of the 3D. Can you suggest me some channels or videos or something for learning a realistic cloth making on ZBrush, please? We have the Marvelous course, if you want to check that one out, Sappy, on our site. I do believe I have a couple of like cloth videos here on the channel. I'm not sure, but this guy, the fast, what's his name? Speed character. He does like a lot of characters as well. I think he does them in Blender, but he does like cloth sculpting every now and then. Oh, there we go, guys. You ready? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, let's go. Let me know if the volume is fine. I'm gonna set it all the way to the top. Let me know if the you should be hearing the music right now on your stream as well. Good, it's good. Okay, awesome. We already have that on the channel, Harsh. We already have a textile density video on the channel. Look it up. It's here. It's like just click on my name, look textile density, or just look or Google textile density Leal 3D. You're gonna find that. Oh shit! Oh my god! Immediately. Oh shit! Let's go. We're gonna get some M games. Interesting. Of course, that's the 3D. Like ads. That's another like great place to do this kind of stuff. See what we got. Okay, we're starting strong with Mario Kart. A classic, right? Yoshi's Diner. Yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be the name for this one. But let's see what mechanic they add now. They always add like something crazy to it, so like break things up. Last time they had this sort of like flying or hovering bike things. Oh, interesting. They're going like the Diddy Kong Racing route. We're gonna have some water stuff, it seems. Interesting. Wait, so 32 players? Are you guys seeing 32 players? Oh man, that's pretty crazy. Oh, nice. Nice. That's cool. That's very cool. Oh my god. That will work out. That's very cool. They're going a bit interesting there with the trick shot or something. Reminds me a little bit of like Tony Hawk, right? Like going over the rails and things like that. Skins for the characters. That's nice. I don't mind kart customization. Mario Kart World. Opening strong right here. Opening strong.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
The Direct's supposed to be 1 hour,
I'm the producer for
so
Nintendo
there's probably
Switch
gonna
2.
be a lot of stuff going on.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
So, when do you guys think the Switch is going to be released? There's
A
some
brand
people
new
betting
entry
it's
for
gonna be
the
on
Mario
June,
Kart
and then
series
others
is
saying that it
launching
might be even
exclusively
May.
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
Oh, wow.
Kart
Everything's
races are held
connected?
throughout various regions that span the globe.
Did you see that map?
Depending on the
Everything's
time of
connected.
day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Is it going to be like, do you guys remember this game, what was it called? Burnout?
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Interesting.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel.
Interesting.
You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Oh, my voice is low? Let me
With
push
24
it.
drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
I'm gonna lower the volume just a
Introducing
bit
Knockout
on the
Tour.
stream.
Race
on the
non-stop from
Nintendo
one
stuff.
corner of the world to
There we
another.
go. So
There are
everything
multiple
seems to be
checkpoints
connected.
along
That's
the
gonna
way.
be really interesting.
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
What was this
You
game?
can also freely drive
trying
around
to
this
remember.
vast world in free
Burnout
roam.
Paradise, I think it was called. And it had something like this where you could roam,
By
like
going
free
off
roam
road,
the city,
you can
sort of like
explore
Grand Theft
new
Auto
areas
kind of
and
stuff.
routes.
But
drive wherever your heart takes
there
you.
were challenges along the way. That's really interesting.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
I've never been a fan of like photo mode in games. Like I just don't take the time to take photos. But it seems like a big thing for a lot of games nowadays. Nabbit.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario
Not
Kart
bad. I was
World.
really wondering how they were
Game
gonna
launches on the
be
same day
like
as Nintendo
improving on
Switch
the Mario
2.
Kart formula, but
More
that's
details
pretty cool.
about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
not bad. Not freaking bad.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share
That was
more
my
details
question.
in the future,
When do you
so we
guys
hope
think
you're looking
the
forward to
Nintendo
it.
Switch is gonna launch? May, June, or July? I don't think it's gonna go
Next,
further than
we'd
July.
like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
There was this rumor
And
that
on
the
the right
controllers
Joy-Con 2,
are gonna work like
we've added a new
mouses.
C button. Let's
See.
take a look at some new experiences it offers.
What's that? What's the C button? What does it do?
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo! That was me. That was you.
She's streaming? That looks like Discord, right?
Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Yeah, that definitely looks like Discord.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Interesting. They've always been going against that
With
kind of
this
stuff,
feature,
so
you'll be able to
finally
communicate
they're
with
getting
friends
on
and
this
family
stuff.
while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
For an adventure.
While using
Kids
the
are gonna
Game Chat
discover the
feature,
toxicity
your
of
voice
online
is
communities
recognized
now,
by a microphone
unfortunately.
built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
look at this.
That's
Jump
cool.
on here.
You don't need a headset.
All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's
Noise
make a-
When it's
cancellation.
noisy around you,
Not bad.
your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's all pink.
And you can use this feature in
Gotta start them
handheld
younger.
mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you
Okay,
open the
friends and
chat
family,
menu
so you
and
need- yeah,
turn
that-
on
that
game
makes
screen
sense.
Sharing,
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
Like you
you
can
can also share your
only
game screen.
what's the word? You can only play with people you approve. Like, it's not gonna be like random lobbies or something.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use this either. Like I'll probably just like connect to Discord on my phone, but it's a nice feature. I mean, I
You
can
can
see.
chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I agree. Like taking so much like real space and
Oh,
the
wow. I'm like in
the frame
sky
rate
right
on
here.
the share screens,
I'm
not the
falling,
greatest one,
okay,
but
we got it.
you
We're
know,
safe, we're
it's not a bad thing.
Look, you're in the are. That's so cute. So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
Okay, there you go.
Guys.
That's the solution for us, Lord Tellum. There you go. You can change the resolution.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
It's a little bit of a shame that the frame rate when watching other screens is so low, but
Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do a little wall ride.
I heard it's definitely, of course, stronger than
everyone can watch them
the Switch one, right?
I think I see-
But yeah,
think
I
know where you
understand.
are.
I
know where you
understand
are.
that the resources might not be like the biggest ones for this.
Okay.
Still not a bad thing.
Oh, nice.
Cool little addition, I would say.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay! Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang. Oh, really?
Please,
Wait,
C for
actually,
chat.
guys, I
Interesting.
got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, I agree. Shooting blind, it's a start. It's a start.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's
Nintendo
this.
Switch camera.
By connecting this camera to
I
the
don't think a
system-
lot of people are gonna be using that.
Hey.
Well, I don't know.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Yeah.
Hi. How's everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
I find it a little bit funny that companies always try to push this very social thing with video games, and at least my groups of friends, we never like use all of those tools. We do talk, but no one has the camera turn on or things like that. It's just
Please look forward to games which
not
use
very
your camera
common.
feed like this.
Oh, okay. No, wait.
good.
Go
That
left,
looks
go
good.
left. Left.
wait. Is that a new Mario Party? I'm not sure if that was a
Using
new Mario
Game
Party
Chat.
or
Even when you're apart, you can
Or the
play
latest
games
one, the
and hang out
Jamboree.
as if you were together in the same room.
yeah, it
Play
kind of reminds me
together
like the
or
Xbox
compete in online
Kinect
multiplayer
kind of stuff.
games.
Like it's like, oh yeah, this is cool, but not everyone's gonna be using it
Chat
all
while
the time,
playing your
right?
personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a
Yeah.
retro game competition.
I agree, McLaren. It's not something
or
that
hold a sports
yeah, like
competition
the usage
between
is going to be
families.
very, very low. At least in my groups of friends.
All together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
Hey, it's a commercial, Fox Girl. We need to give them a break.
What did
Not
you think?
much we could do.
In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available
I mean, just
on the
having
same
voice
day
chat, I
as
think it's
Switch
a
2.
good stuff. So, I think that's a
A
good
Nintendo Switch
thing that's going
online
to be
membership
used.
will be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be
Ah,
available
fair. Yeah, of
without a
course.
membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
Oh, okay. I was. It's March
Additionally,
31st,
Game Chat supports the
2026.
Nintendo
So
Switch
it's going to be
parental
available
controls
for
app, and
for
different
free at
settings
least
can be
for
adjusted.
1 year,
For
or a
example,
little bit more than a
whether
year.
parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Let's take a look.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using
That's
just one game
freaking great.
with GameShare.
That's
As
freaking
shown
great. They
here,
had this, I
even
think, in the
games that require
3DS.
multiple screens
That's
can
so
be played
good.
If one person owns a compatible game.
Oh man,
With
that's so
GameShare,
good.
You can temporarily share compatible games with others.
I
who
mean, I know
also
these
have
games are
Nintendo
very
Switch
simple,
2
right? But
or
hopefully
a
we get
Nintendo
this
Switch
with
system.
other games.
You can share a
That's
game with up
really
to 3 other
good.
systems at a time.
There you go.
GameShare
There you
also
go.
supports online play with other Switch 2 systems.
Nice,
and you can use
nice.
it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier.
That's big.
GameShare
big.
can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. GameShare support
Nice,
is also
nice.
planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look
Yeah,
forward
like if
to
they
it.
add that to Mario Kart,
Up
dude,
next.
it's gonna be big.
We'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look. Speaker screen, same thickness.
At 7.9 inches, Switch
Nice,
2 has a
7.9
bigger
is-
built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
I think it's similar
the
to the
system's
OLED.
thickness remains the same.
Please give me full HD.
With approximately
At
double the
least.
pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail
Oh,
on the
thank
1080p
you,
screen.
Yeah, there you go. Full HD at least. Oh,
The screen
nice.
supports up to 120 frames per
I'm
second,
gonna be using this to
allowing
stream.
for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
I'm gonna be using this to stream. High dynamic range, not
The
bad.
LCD screen is more vivid and
It's not
supports
OLED, but it's
HDR,
HDR, so,
providing more
so that's
contrast
cool.
between light and dark areas of the images. The
Fetch
all-new
magnetically.
Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Okay, okay. Bigger SR buttons, that's nice. Oh,
The
thank
SL
God.
and
Yeah.
SR buttons are bigger.
I normally don't
greater
play with
comfort
like
and
single
control
Joy-Con, but
when playing with a
I'm
Joy-Con
glad they're
2
way
held
better.
horizontally.
You think, Yantars, that's gonna be that early, May
The left
15?
and right sticks are now larger.
It'll literally be in a month or something.
Each Joy-Con 2
That's the interesting
controller
thing.
can be used as a mouse to play
Why?
with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
See,
By
that's
adjusting
the
the
thing,
audio
'cause
balance
if you
between
can
the
use them as a
ranges,
mouse,
sounds from the
and
built-in
they allow to
speakers
be able
are
to
clearer
stream
and more
games right from
natural
your
in handheld
computer,
and
you
tabletop
could play
modes.
something like Baldur's Gate or something like that, right? That would be amazing.
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also
Yeah, the screen
uses
is nice.
noise
The screen is
canceling
nice.
technology to filter sound.
It would be great if it was
so your
OLED,
voice
but
will come through
even
clearly.
even at their current level, I think it's a great improvement.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
League of Legends on Nintendo Switch, that would be interesting as well. I mean, that game you could definitely run on the Switch. Again, I think it's because they're gonna be doing some like streaming stuff, like game streaming. I heard this rumor that
Place your
Xbox is gonna be
Nintendo
using like
Switch 2
Xbox Game
however you like,
Pass
with a
through
large,
like the Switch or
sturdy
something.
stand.
So,
You can move it freely, like this.
ZBrush is sculpting on Switch 2. Let's go.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
That's nice.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Okay. Yeah. Go
Nintendo
from
Switch 2
322.
comes with 256
Okay,
gigabytes of
okay.
internal storage, 8
Not
times
bad.
that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data
Nice.
is
It's
also
faster. Thank God for
Use the
4K
Nintendo
support.
Switch 2 dock to
Wow.
connect to your TV and enable up
Thank
to 4K
God, because yeah,
resolution
even
for
like
compatible games.
oh my God.
HDR is also supported in TV
Nice,
mode.
nice. There you go, 4K display. I hope that there's some sort of like upscaling for all games. I
The
would
Nintendo
love to play
Switch
some
2
old
dock
games
has
at
a built-in
4K if
fan that
possible.
keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Okay. Yes, yes, we can play Switch games. That's great.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play
With the same
Nintendo
cartridge?
Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, that was expected. Actually, not expected. It was sort of like demanded, right? Like people would have freaked out if they could not play their Switch 1 games. It's great. So far, so good, I would
As
say.
you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay
That's the
features.
interesting thing. I'm really
And
curious about how
to
they're
help
going to
players
use that
better
mouse
understand
stuff.
the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
Wasn't that similar
Exclusive
to
to
what they were
Nintendo
doing
Switch
like a
2.
closed beta for, like last year?
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
The hell is that?
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign
It's a
reads,
game to
"Where
show you
are
the
magnets?"
components. Okay.
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system.
Interesting.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Like an electromagnet thing?
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse
okay.
controls. And when
Why?
combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos. Some of
One
the
cool thing
secrets
about
range
this
from
is
the
that,
unique
again, if
features
you're
of the
going to be
system
developing stuff
to
for the
tiny
Switch
details
2
you might not
eventually,
notice until they're
all
pointed
of these
out.
little demos
There
are
plenty.
very good examples of how you can
Nintendo
utilize
Switch
the
2
stuff
Welcome
from
Tour
the
will launch as a paid
from the
digital
stuff.
game on
Yeah,
the same
I
day
know
as
it
Nintendo
looks
Switch 2.
weird as a game, but
please
again, as a
check it
tech
out if you're
demo, I
interested.
think it's not a bad thing.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for
Okay, it's
Nintendo
gonna be
Switch
red.
2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards,
Okay,
but
okay.
it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Okay. That's
They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
no problem.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Okay.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
Okay.
We're also releasing
nice.
a new Pro controller.
It's a little bit chunky.
It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
I don't use those buttons as much. I have one controller
In
that has that
addition,
stuff, but I
an
don't
audio
use it as
jack
much.
has been added. We've introduced a few new features.
Yeah, they're definitely
and after
using the
today's
Ferrari logic
presentation,
there.
The
Fuck
official
sure.
Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of
okay.
us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Oh, there we go.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on
June.
June 5th.
June 5th. That's
We're
actually
very much
quite
looking
soon.
forward to the day when you all get to experience
I was
it,
kind
so
of
please
expecting
wait
July,
just a
to
bit
be honest,
longer.
but June 5th is not that far off. It's literally 2 months away, right?
Now, broadly
June
speaking,
5th. Interesting. There you go.
Nintendo Switch 2,
Early
you
in,
can
yeah,
play
yeah.
3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Okay.
These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is
retro
compatible
Switch games,
that
that's
were
nice,
released
of
on
course.
Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
That.
Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals,
I
unique ways
don't
to
like
play
that.
on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
I'm not
Please
sure
take a
I
look.
like that. Feels like double dipping to me.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Okay.
audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and
Yeah,
gameplay
I mean,
that uses a camera
I just hope that
accessory.
they offer some sort of like
All of which can
maybe
be accessed
digital
on
upgrade.
Switch 2.
Like it's like, yeah, just pay maybe I don't know,
Let's check
5,
out
10
3
bucks,
new
and you
updated
get like the
modes.
upgraded version if you already own
First
the
up
previous
is Mario
version.
Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or
Again,
4
nice
friends
little
can take the
thing.
party
I'm not sure
online.
everyone's gonna be using it, but no, I don't think Light is
Up
gonna
next,
release this year.
it's
Tank
Bowser
Demolisher.
Live, a mode where the livelier team
It's
wins.
not this year.
Bowser will bring you on stage too.
Again, that kind of
Blocks
looks
to
to me
collect the most
similar
coins.
to how Xbox was
Guide
trying
an
to push
RC
the
car with your
Kinect
voice.
stuff,
Go.
and we all know where that
And
went, right?
compete in other mini games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride
It's unfortunately
on the
not something that
mouse-controlled
everyone
carnival
wants to
coaster.
be doing.
With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while
Like for
you feel
instance,
the
I
bumps
don't
and
have a
rumbles
table
of
in
the
front of my
coaster.
TV where I normally play games, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna be using
When
that
you
mouse
enter a
stuff
pipe,
if I need
a
to.
mini game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly
I mean, it
tag
definitely feels
objects.
like an improvement, Lord Tellum.
Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini games.
Let's see if
How
they have
quickly
some
can
like
you reach
more.
the
They
station?
gotta have more like cool
From
stuff to
mini
show.
games that
Games
use a
especially,
camera,
right?
the
That's gonna tell me if it's
built-in
worth
microphone,
getting like
mouse
first month
controls,
or might
and
want to wait
rumble.
until
The biggest
later in the
party
year.
Yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
By 24th.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario
There you go.
Party
That's what I
Jamboree
was wondering.
can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Oh,
Please look
the
forward to a
price
new
of that
Mario
upgrade
Party
pack is gonna be
experience,
important
where you can
because if
see
it's
each
too
other's
much,
reactions while playing.
could be tricky.
Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Let's see. Yeah, this is what I'm worried about. Because this is great.
Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch
who
2
doesn't want to
editions of The
play
Legend of Zelda,
Legend
Breath
of
the
Zelda
Wild
at like
and The
4K
Legend of
in your
Zelda Tears
TV?
of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates,
That's great.
and also support HDR,
But
which makes the image more
how
vibrant,
expensive is it going to be?
so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
Like, if you haven't played it yet, it's great because you get to experience
Plus,
a very nice
you can
thing.
get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Okay,
Proceed north.
not bad. Yeah, like 60 FPS and the
Cool.
full HD
You can share your
is a huge
creations
improvement,
using
I
QR
think.
codes and send them to
Again,
another player
how
to create
expensive
in
is
their
it going
game.
to be? Oh, we were expecting ports, man. Like, we knew this was gonna happen. It was obvious that it was gonna happen. And I'm usually not against ports if they do a good job.
We hope these
But the
features
price
will make
point
your
is always
adventures
gonna be
even more
important.
enjoyable.
Like, I'm not gonna buy it again. If it's a $10 what's the word? Upgrade?
In Kirby and
I
the
might.
Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with
There's some
improved
games I
graphics
would,
and frame
Nesumi.
rates.
Like, there are definitely some games that I would play again, just if they look a little bit better.
This story takes
but
place
not
in
all
the
of them.
Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
Yeah, no, I agree there, Lord Tulum. It definitely feels like
Metroid
an
Prime
upgrade.
4 Beyond will have both
Oh,
a
okay, this
Nintendo
one's-
Switch and a
This
Nintendo
one's
Switch 2 edition.
definitely gonna be a good one. My brother-in-law, we were talking about this. Like, we were definitely expecting this. The fact that this
In
was going to
addition
be
to
a
standard controls,
a
you can use
double,
mouse
like,
controls for
launch.
intuitive gameplay on
similar
Switch
to
2.
how Zelda was for the Wii
Plus,
and the
you
Switch.
can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second.
Just the fact that we can
Choose
get
from these
1080p
two
in
modes,
handheld
both of which
is already a
support
plus for
HDR,
me. So that's
based
great.
on your preference and playstyle. Plus, Pokemon
Again,
Legends
expected.
ZA, which is scheduled to launch later
Still a
this
shame
year,
that
will
Game
not
Freak
only
cannot
receive
get
a
its
Nintendo
shit
Switch
together and
version,
just do
but a
something that looks a
Nintendo
lot
Switch
nicer.
2 edition as well.
But hey,
By taking advantage of the power of
I don't know
Switch
when
2,
they're gonna get
you
it.
can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Looks a little bit smoother, but textures, man.
The Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game,
What is the
you can play
price
the
of the
Nintendo
upgrade
Switch 2
pack?
Edition
They
by
need to
purchasing
announce.
an
They also
upgrade
need to
pack.
announce the price for the console itself, right? They
We
haven't
hope you're
done
looking
that.
forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Oh, they're pushing mouse controls a little bit too much, I think.
Please take a look.
I'm not sure if that's gonna be a hit or not. Like whenever like a company pushes a new thing very quickly or very intensely, it always feels a little bit weird. Oh yeah, no. If they do $40 upgrade pack, that would be like ridiculous. I guess the max I would say it could be sort of like okay, maybe like $20 if it's really worth it. But even then, that feels a little bit expensive. I'm not sure about this one, to be honest. It's a little bit on the experimental side of things. Kind of looks like a weird mix between what's the game of this? Like Cars? Oh man, I always forget. I mean, I don't mind the wheelchair, that's fine, but it's just like it feels a little bit slow, doesn't it? Like imagine having to be like doing this all the time. I don't know. Not sure about this one, to be honest. Unless it's free. If it's free to just showcase the whole thing, fine. But
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking
it
forward
feels
to a new
slow.
twist on
It feels
3-on-3
slow.
matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are
Like
some
a
games
workout,
from our
yeah.
publishing and development
Rocket League,
partners
yeah.
coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
okay, let's see. Give us something good.
I have long
Ooh.
observed the lands between.
Yeah, that's
This
cool.
world is in dire need of repair.
That's cool.
You can see them, can't you?
I'm not gonna deny it.
Rays of grace
That's cool.
that guide you through your
Yeah,
path.
right? Handheld Elden Ring? Not bad. Not bad. I mean, I know you can already do it with Steam Deck, right? But
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
okay. Tarnished edition. Nice. Yeah, they probably do need a little bit of that.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasabin from Supergiant Games.
Nice.
Hey,
Hades, yeah.
2
I mean,
is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
yep.
Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld.
See,
to
this
the
is the
ends
kind of
the
games
earth,
where I think the
getting to know
Nintendo Switch
dozens
just
of characters
shines.
From Greek myth in a
Like
story
this
that
kind of like
reacts to your every
quick
setback and
action
victory.
games,
It's
like
the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether
indie
you're
stuff. Like
experienced,
it really
neutral or not.
really
Look
makes
for
the
more about
Nintendo
Hades
Switch
2
shine for this kind of
later
stuff.
this year.
Nah, Wilds. No way they're bringing Wilds in.
我々がお届けするタイトルは
Yeah, no.
ストリートファイター6
Street Fighter 6. Okay.
本体を
Yeah,
持ち
that
寄
one's
っての
also a
体
good
験は
one.
もちろん任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもありますソフト
Not
は
bad,
通常
not
版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 ファイターズエディションの2バージョンをさらにゲームと連動するアミーボ
Amiibos.
とア
They're
ミ
gonna
ーボ
keep
カードも
pushing
一緒に
Amiibos.
スイッチ
Nice.
2の発売日にお届けしますお楽しみに
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed.
Is this
All operate at normal levels.
Warframe?
Testing data link with spine. Normal.
No, that's
Commencing
not
launch.
Warframe.
After two
Xenoblade?
long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated
That looks cool.
from humans.
What the hell is that?
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels!
Thanks for the warm welcome!
See, I know that this is not
This planet will be ours.
like mech stuff is a little bit more like Japanese, right? Like
the Trinitas has almost completed a weapon that was
you
created.
guys agree?
to destroy
I've never
humanity.
like heard like huge fans of this kind of stuff here on the western side of the world. Like I know Gundams and all of these things are a little bit more famous. At least here in Mexico, like they don't have like a big demon mech. Okay. No, there's not a lot of following for this kind of stuff, but that one looks cool.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight.
Nice.
I'm super excited.
I heard
for
that was a
Split
good
Fiction
game.
to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free.
No,
Let me
mechs are
tell you
cool. I
this,
totally agree.
If you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this
I'm just
one,
saying that
trust me.
they tend to be a little bit more
You'll be able
hyped
to
on
play
the
Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
on like Japan and China.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software.
Hogwarts,
We are
I did
bringing
not play
Hogwarts
this
Legacy
one.
to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions,
I mean, the graphics definitely
You'll be
take a little
immersed
bit of
in
a
a
hit,
wizarding world
right?
like never
Compared to what we can see on PC and things like that, but it's not
and the new
bad.
mouse controls on Switch 2
Like having
give you
this on a
even more
handheld,
ways to
it's not
experience the
freaking bad,
adventure.
right? Oh, it's really good?
Discover the enhanced magic.
I think
when Hogwarts
my
Legacy
my
launches
brother-in-law
on the
has
same
it on the
day
Steam
as Switch
library.
2.
I'm gonna check and see if I can play it. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, those are cool. I remember back in the day, the first and second one. Oh, they were so fun. It's nice. Nice. Bikini Bottom there. That's a nice little addition.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are
This
bringing our flagship
Hitman?
title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
You never played the Hitman once
As the
either.
best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
Okay.
Plus,
No, I have not
we are
played
excited
Hitman,
to bring
man.
another familiar agent to the platform.
Yeah, I don't like spy games either. Oh, are they going GoldenEye? Project 007.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Nice. A remake of GoldenEye would be great.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
This
Bravely Default returns, remastered
Bravely
in high
Default.
definition.
I heard this is a
Featuring
good
the
game
Bravely Default
if you like
commands
Final
that
Fantasy
help you
stuff.
control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic
Kingdom
fantasy
Hearts,
RPG,
yeah, that would be
Bravely
no, it's
Default
not just for
Final
kids, man. Like this
HD
one's
remaster.
it's
Set for the Luxembourg
a
as a
big
warrior
one,
of
like
light
Bravely
once
Default and
more.
Bravely Second, I think. Those are like good RPGs. They were done for the 3DS.
我々がお送りするタイトルは
ヤクザ
龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください発売日は Nintendo Switch 2 の
I heard those are
発売と
good as
同じ
well.
日です 今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Let's go. These are the big ones. Let's see, what do we have? Koei Tecmo. Koei Tecmo. Oh, Dynasty Warriors? Dynasty Warriors.
Who descended from the heavens.
Yeah.
Joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface. Their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
Yeah, it's Hyrule Warriors something. Which are good. These are good games, I think.
To vanquish this evil. One
I
which
like them.
future generations would call the imprisoning.
No, it's Zelda. It's Zelda. But it's definitely
Perhaps
like Warriors.
You truly have traveled back in time.
They did the Age of Calamity stuff for the Switch.
Then that must mean this really is the past.
Yep, there you go. Oh my god, that's good. As long as the frame rate can keep up, these games are so good, guys. I mean, if you like action, flashy stuff, it's a fun game. The Warrior style games. This would be a one that I would definitely get. Hey, thank you for the follow, my friend. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, because there's a Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity right now, coming this winter. Okay.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of
No,
Imprisonment.
it's not Genshin. It's not Genshin.
It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games, with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
Nice.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Carlitos, thanks for the follow, man.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's again
And
expected.
with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
GameCube.
Please take
Oh,
a
they're
look at
adding
this.
GameCube. Of course, they're adding GameCube. Yes. That's great news. Freaking
Nintendo Switch
GameCube,
Online
man.
Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube.
Oh, there's
originally
so
released
many great
in
games there.
2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
Yes.
A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a
Yes.
cartoon come to life through cell shading.
In my
Controlling the
opinion,
wind using
I
a
would probably
mysterious
say this
baton,
is my
will set sail on an
top
adventure
1, top
across the
2
Great
Zelda
Sea.
game. It's just
The Legend
so
of Zelda,
good.
The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon, and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2.
F-Zero?
Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
series'
agree there,
first
Lord Tillman. It's a
machine
little bit
customization and story mode.
annoying that's only
Get
for
ready
Switch
to
2, but
experience F-Zero
they gotta make some money, right? Yeah,
games
Luigi's
that support
Mansion, the
multiplayer,
original one.
up
That
to
would be
4 can
great.
play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them
That's
to your
nice.
liking. More titles will be added in the
Nice.
future.
Yeah, like Path of Radiance. Oh, that's great. There you go. Luigi's Mansion, Mario Strikers. Oh, those are some
Nintendo
good
GameCube,
games, man.
Nintendo Classics,
Good
the
games
Switch
there.
2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
That's not bad.
And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller
That's
will
not bad
also
at
be
all.
released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access
Similar to
GameChat.
the one that they did for the Switch.
The
Not bad.
Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be
I
available
really want
the
to
same
play
day
Path
as
of Radiance.
Nintendo Switch
That's
2.
it's a really good game.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo
Yeah, we
GameCube.
got still like 10 more
Nintendo
minutes of
Classics.
announcements, so
Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here
we
on
have
Nintendo
to have
Switch
something
2.
big. Everyone was saying that
let's
there's going to
see
be a
some
new
more
Mario
games
game.
from our publishing and development partners.
Let's see. Has to be some big stuff. Danganronpa? Deltarune? What's that? Hell is that? Oh, Undertale. What the hell? Deltarune. To be honest, I never played Undertale. I know the memes and the songs and everything, but I never played it, so... Is it good? I know it's like a cult classic now. Okay.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming
bad.
flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will
Not bad,
launch
not
in
bad.
2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game.
Ah, that's a great question. I think they're gonna go for a new one. I think they're gonna go for a new one.
Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo
In
Switch
terms of
2
Smash,
edition
eventually.
of Sid
I don't
Meier's
think it's gonna be
Civilization
this
7.
year. It's probably
In
gonna be
Civ
next
7,
year.
you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience.
No, but
Civ 7
the
launches on the same
Jantars,
day as Switch 2.
they announced that they're gonna have 250
And if you already
gigabytes
own
for
a
the
Nintendo
for the
Switch
base
version,
Switch, so
you can experience mouse
it could
controls for
definitely
Switch
fit
2
Genshin.
by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks. And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't
I'm
wait
not a
to
huge
see you in the
sports
ring
guy, to be
and on
honest.
the court.
So this is cool, but not my cup of tea.
4 kids find this old tattered man.
Oh, is that
Off they
overcooked?
went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom!
No.
Terrible at steering a raft.
Kinda looks like
Let's lay some
overcooked.
tricks.
Oh, it's lagging.
Nailed it!
It's lagging.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Not me, I promise.
Tastes amazing.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
doesn't it?
refresh.
Ha!
Nope, it's lagging.
Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time.
What the hell?
Hi.
Hey, is Switch.
Uh-oh.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
It froze.
Dodge countless bullets.
What
and
the
enter
hell?
The Gungeon's version 3D art style.
Oh, that sucks, man. They dropped the
Expect
ball
some fan
here.
favorite elements to return.
Completely
We're still
froze.
working on the game, and we're excited to share
Enter
more
the
with you in
Gungeon is a good game, though. And it's the only place we can watch it, right? Yep. Oh man, this does not look good. There you go. Okay, okay. They restarted it. They restarted it. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It happened to the best of us, man. It happened to everyone. So we can forgive a little mistake here and there. That's fine. No, actually, it completely broke, it seems. Now the audio is messed up. Fresh? No? Uh-oh. This is not look
Hello,
good for them.
my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the of the dark future to Nintendo.
Did it work? Nope. Oh man.
To Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2
Oh man. Yeah, someone's getting fired, unfortunately.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口
Square
です。
Enix! Oh, we're not saying anything.
任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを
Final Fantasy VII Remake is what I was able to
本作は
get there
ミッドが
for.
脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、
So
20 年以上の時を経て再創作さ
On
れた
Twitch is fine?
新しい FF7 を体験いただけます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Yeah, I'll play in just a second. The Ath. Silksong, okay, Silksong is coming. It's not bad. Okay, I think did it recover? Looks like it recovered. Yeah, I think it recovered. Wild Hearts, I thought the game was cancelled. Witchbrook, okay, not bad. Yeah, I think it recovered. That one looks very cool. I definitely want to play that one. Star Wars Outlaws. I heard mixed things about that one. Dynasty Warriors. I think? No, Nobunaga's. Like Shogun something. Shadow Labyrinth. Animal, that's from the guys that did Little Nightmares, right? Fortnite, of course. Quite expected, I would say. You can see the title. Oh, sorry about that, man. I'll tell you. That's Professor Lighton, Tamagotchi Plaza. Then we got Human Fall Flat 2. Those are like party games, most of them. I mean, it's a good library. Nothing unique, I would say. A lot of like ports.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
Okay, development partners, but they did not say Nintendo. So, let's see. Well, it looks Resident Evil-ish.
I give you my blood. I give you my
Bloodborne?
life.
Nah.
Turn.
It would be crazy if they do a Bloodborne port to
And
Switch before
transport
PC.
To a night of moonlight. To humanity's very dusk.
I'm sure people who know that logo. No. It is? Where? It's not Bloodborne, right? Is it like an expansion or something? Remake? What the hell is this? I mean, definitely looks FromSoftware-ish. This is a new IP? Like a vampire guy. FromSoftware has like the most bizarre designs for their creatures, man. Multiplayer?
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
What the hell is this, man? It's very weird, the fact that it's mixing like London stuff and Asian
Tears
stuff.
will flow for one, and one alone.
The Dusk Bloods. Is that exclusive? Okay, I got more questions. Oh, it is an exclusive. Wow.
What you just saw was a brand new game by FromSoftware. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game.
Wow.
So please check it out when it's available.
It's gonna be like an official one
That's
then.
all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners.
They have to be
prepared
saving
footage
the
for this
best for
presentation.
last, so there has to be something from Nintendo now.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Okay, this has to be one of like the big ones now. Kirby? Kirby! Wait, Smash? Nah, are they gonna announce Smash so fast? No way. Unless it's like an upgrade or like... Yeah, that was like that's like Smash level of like cinematic stuff that they do. Kirby Air Ride. They're gonna do like a Kirby Air Ride stuff. Oh. Yeah, Kirby Air Ride. Okay. Not angry about it. It was a very fun game back in the GameCube. Yeah, Kirby Air Ride. Nice. Okay. Riders. Okay. It's a very good party game. Sakurai, of course. Sakurai we trust. So I know he's gonna do a good job. It's gonna be a good game.
Kirby
Just a
Air
teaser,
Ride,
but okay.
which originally released on
No,
the Nintendo
there's
GameCube
more
system
stuff
over
to it.
20
I
years
know it
ago,
seems like
is
it's just
getting a
Mario Kart,
brand
but
new
with
game.
Kirby. But no, there's
We hope you're
other
looking forward to
layers
Kirby
that
Air
are very,
Riders,
very fun.
Directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
They gotta go, like, they gotta break the internet with this one, guys. If not... Oh, very It's gotta be Mario, right? Looks a little bit like Banjo. There you go, Diddy Kong thingies there. Nah, not Pikmin. Really? Donkey Kong? Interesting. Very cool. I was not expecting them to go with Donkey Kong as their flagship game. Looks a little bit like Minecrafty or Terraria-like, right? That you can destroy everything at least. Interesting. What was the game that was in the 64? Donkey Kong... It's not Country. Yeah, it's really interesting that they're giving the spotlight to Donkey Kong. Not against that, man. That's pretty cool. I think it's the first like Donkey Kong big platformer in a long time. Donkey Kong 64, right? Yeah. Okay, it's giving me the same vibes. I was gonna say Banjo and Kazooie, but they're very similar in that sense. Like a little bit darker compared to the Mario games. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Nice name. I like the new design of Donkey Kong. 11/17, so that's July 17. So not the launch title.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground.
That's pretty
just
intense.
About everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world.
Very similar to what they did with like Zelda, right? That they allow you to play the game however you want.
Thank you for watching so far.
One more?
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Okay.
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch.
Okay, pricing. Let's
We'll
go.
release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Okay, okay.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
Fair the price,
We've
man.
covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today.
I ordered
Thank
that
you
as well,
very
Fox
much.
Girl. When is the Sky Report gonna come out? Really? Nothing else? Interesting. Okay, so let's quickly look and see if the price has been announced. To the site here. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I was expecting a little bit more. Maybe I was a little bit overhyped there. I was definitely expecting a couple more announcements. There'd be a test right there. Information. No information on the pricing yet, it seems. Weird. Right. They didn't announce it, right? Yeah, no price. Okay. So, yeah, I was expecting another like big hit or another big announcement for the launch. Again, it's not bad. Let me get some music going. Very, very Let's see. There we go. So yeah, my general opinion is as follows. I think there are some very cool like games. Like the Mario Kart one definitely looks like very, very interesting. I like the GameCube ports. That's great. There's a couple of other great ports there that were showcased, which is not bad. But I was expecting another like very big game, right? Like a Mario game is usually what they launch with. So the fact that there's nothing like that is a little bit weird. Let's see if we get any news on pricing. I'm guessing $400 to be honest. The purchase. No, there's no information on the price. Specs to retail between $3.99 and $4.99. $3.99 is the rumored price. Yeah, what do you guys think? Let's see. You give them the card number and then they surprise you with the final price. You think they'll keep it a secret? I mean, they need to open pre-orders relatively soon, so I'm guessing we'll see the pricing in a couple of maybe weeks. But yeah, I'm at this point, if I'm being completely honest, I don't think I'm gonna get it at launch. I might wait like a couple of months for more games to populate the Switch 2, because right now, it's I don't know, it's a little bit on the simple side of things. Yeah, I know that they should have done pre-orders. I think they did pre-orders on the first one, so I'm not sure what their like tactic is with this one. Okay, hardware-wise, really good hardware. Like, I really like the screen. The size looks great. Full HD, 120 FPS. That's awesome. You can stream at 4K to your TV. That's great, right? I think we can all agree that in those sort of like terms, that's great. The camera stuff and the community thing and the Discord chat and that kind of like elements, whatever. Like, not a fan of them. Games that they announced, there's some really good ones coming. Like, I really like the Mario Kart. I think it's a good like improvement. Kirby Air Ride, I'm hopeful about. I like the fact that they're risking it with the Donkey Kong Bonanza thing. But yeah, I'm still a little bit dubious about the what's the word? I'm a little bit dubious about the freaking upgrade pack. Like, for instance, if I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 or 3 with a better quality, with a better frame rate, that kind of stuff, and they're gonna charge me like $30 just to get like the upgraded stuff, I don't think so. Saving Throw, what's up, man? Thank you for your kind words, and yeah, welcome to the stream. Dustborn looks interesting. Yeah, Donkey Kong. Yeah, there's a couple of things that look interesting, but I think I was expecting to have a bigger push. Like, I was expecting to have like games that were gonna break the internet when they were announced, and I don't think we got that yet. But here's the thing: I feel like Xbox and PlayStation had similar stuff. Like, when they announced PlayStation 5, you really didn't have like a huge, amazing library, right? Same for like the Xbox. Like, in the last couple of years, those kind of announcements have not been as big as other elements. So I guess we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see how things perform. Prices are going to be important now with tariffs and everything going on in the US. That might be even like more expensive. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I don't think they can charge more than $400. Like, that would be ridiculous. Like, if they charge $500, I'm out. I would just rather buy a Steam Deck at that point if I want to play portable with that like resolution. But other than that, I think there's still a little bit of hope. They need to get their shit together with the streams, man. They lost half of the audience there when the stream just lagged. But other than that, again, I think we're in a sort of like a good path towards all of these things. Now, 470 euros, man. No, that would be way too much. 400, man. I think 400 is the price point for this device. $400 or 400 euros. So yeah. Okay, cool. So, well, let's go here. There we go. So that's it, guys. This was just a small little stream today. I got some stuff to do, but don't worry, we'll be back this Friday with more 3D stuff as well as shorts and everything. So if you're not following here on Twitch or on YouTube, feel free to follow us so that you get the notification when we go live. And yeah, let's keep the conversation going there on Discord if you guys have more things to share. Again, in general, I'm happy with what they're announced. I'm not again like overhyped, I would say. But there's still like something. I need more information. That's my current position. So have a great day, everyone. Get some rest if it's already late for you on the other side of the world, and get ready for an amazing day if you're here on the western side of things. So yeah, that's it, my friends. I'll see you back on the next one. Bye-bye.